Hey everybody, Mike Hansen, back with another Bite Size Tech Plus for Vintage Viewers video. Today is the first in our series about creative camera settings, creative use of modes on a camera, and we're going to focus on shutter priority. Now sometimes these kind of things get really bogged down in a lot of words, so I asked AI to help me with a succinct definition of shutter priority. So I'm going to read that to you right now. Shutter priority mode, also known as time value or TV on some cameras, allows you to manually select the shutter speed while the camera automatically adjusts the aperture and ISO to achieve the proper exposure. Really? Really? I'm stuck in the studio again? I wish I was outside doing this segment. But you know what? There might just be a solution. Hey Genie, I have a wish today, and that wish is that we get to do this segment outside. Can you help me out? I wish we were outside. Wow, I can't even believe that actually worked. Thanks, Genie. Well, it looks like we're at the fish hatchery in Orangevale, Folsom. It's kind of on the line here, but where was I? I was talking about shutter priority, wasn't I? Well, shutter priority is good for one thing, and that is motion. If you use a slow shutter speed, you can get some blur in your picture. If you use a fast shutter speed, you can freeze the action. So at the slow end, you might be able to get some of those artistic shots of moving water or traffic going by or traffic lights or whatever. On the other end of the spectrum, birds in flight, cars racing around the track, sporting events. So what we're going to start out with today is we're going to start out with some water. So this is only our first stop on our shutter priority tour, and I hope that Genie can get me to the next stop. Well, let's get our Genie in the bottle again and ask, Genie, can you take me to another location where shutter priority might be the thing that I'd want to use? Thanks, Genie. Thank you. Another wish. I don't know how many wishes I might use up today. I hope you're good for it. Hey, Genie. Thanks for another great location setting. I'm standing on the Lake Natoma Crossing Bridge. We're going to do a little bit of shutter priority with traffic going by. So keep your fingers crossed. We've got enough Saturday afternoon traffic to make this worthwhile. Well, Genie is on lunch break, so I decided we should probably come back to the studio and do a short recap on the previous two segments of our video on shutter priority mode. You by now have an idea of what shutter priority will do. A slower shutter speed causes some blur in your pictures. A faster shutter speed freezes the motion. So our next two segments are actually going to be the most challenging. The first segment is going to be wildlife. So we're going to look at catching some birds in flight, see if we can freeze them in flight and go with that. And we're also going to do some nighttime shutter priority, where we look at blurring traffic lights, blurring traffic going by, those kind of things. It's kind of a very rudimentary light painting technique. So I hope that Genie will grant me my wish for 2 more locations to finish off this video. Thanks, Jeannie. Well, I did my best to give Jeannie a little bit of time off, and after 2 fruitless days of searching for birds at every place in the greater Sacramento area I could go to, nothing. So I asked Jeannie again, can you take me to a location where there are at least a few birds and maybe I can get some in flight? And so the next thing you know, here I am at Lower Sunrise Park in Fair Oaks. And look at that. It looks like we have some lesser heron out there on the shore. With that, I'll see you all in a little bit. Well, Jeannie, it looks like you came through for me again. We're on a very busy street and it's pretty dark out here. So we're gonna try to paint with some light out here and see what we come up with. Well, back to the studio safe and sound. A special shout out to Jeannie for getting us to those wonderful locations to show off what Shutter Priority can do. Hopefully you're inspired to go out and play with this setting a little bit. Remember, Shutter Priority is about movement. Shutter Priority is about painting with light. Shutter Priority can give you all kinds of creative control. So go out there and have some fun. Thanks for watching, and the products that were used to make this video are linked in the description below. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my channel as it helps me continue to make more videos for you.